Hey everyone, I've been seeing this gaming PC popping up all over the place lately. Everyone's talking about the iBUYPOWER Element SE with the Ryzen 7 8700F and RTX 5060 Ti. It's getting a ton of attention because it's packing some serious hardware for the price, and honestly, I wanted to see if it lives up to the hype. If you're curious about the specs or just want to check the details, the link is in the description. So, what makes this PC stand out? First off, the AMD Ryzen 7 8700F is no slouch. It's an 8-core, 16-thread processor that handles modern games and multitasking like a champ. I've been running some demanding titles like Cyberpunk 2077 and Elden Ring on it, and it doesn't break a sweat. Even with Discord, Chrome tabs, and Spotify running in the background, the system stays smooth. That's the kind of reliability you want when you're in the middle of a raid or a late-night gaming session. Then there's the NVIDIA RTX 5060 Ti with 8GB of VRAM. I know some of you might be thinking, isn't that overkill for 1080p? Well, not really. This GPU crushes 1440p gaming, too, especially with DLSS enabled. I tested it with titles like Alan Wake 2 and Starfield, and it delivered solid frame rates without needing to drop settings too low. Plus, ray tracing looks great when you're not pushing for max FPS. If you're into competitive shooters like Valorant or Apex Legends, this card will keep you competitive without breaking the bank. The 32GB of DDR5 RGB RAM is another highlight. I've seen systems with 16GB struggle with modern games, but this thing has more than enough headroom. I've got Chrome open with 20 tabs, a game running in the background, and Discord chatting away, and the system still feels snappy. The RGB lighting is a nice touch, too. It adds a little flair to your setup without being over the top. Storage is a 1TB NVMe SSD, which is perfect for today's games. Loading times are lightning fast, and you won't have to worry about running out of space anytime soon. I've got a few AAA titles installed, and I still have plenty of room for more. If you're someone who hates waiting for games to load, this is a huge upgrade over older HDD setups. The included gamer keyboard and mouse are actually pretty decent for the price. The keyboard has RGB backlighting and decent key travel, so it's comfortable for long sessions. The mouse is lightweight with a good sensor, which is great for competitive gaming. They're not high-end peripherals, but they're a solid bonus if you're just starting out or upgrading your setup. Connectivity is solid, too. You've got Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.2, and a bunch of USB ports for all your peripherals. I've had no issues with lag or connectivity drops, even when streaming or downloading large files. The case design is clean and modern, with good airflow to keep everything cool under load. Now, let's talk about the pros and cons. On the plus side, the performance-to-price ratio is really impressive. You're getting flagship-level hardware for a fraction of what you'd pay for a pre-built from some of the bigger brands. The included peripherals are a nice bonus, too, especially if you're on a budget. And the build quality feels solid, nothing feels cheap or flimsy. As for the cons, the case fans are a bit loud under heavy load. It's not deal-breaking, but if you're sensitive to noise, you might want to swap them out for quieter ones. Also, the RGB software is a little basic, it doesn't give you a ton of customization options. And while the included peripherals are decent, they're not going to replace high-end gaming gear if you're a serious enthusiast. All in all, the iBUYPOWER Element SE is a fantastic choice if you're looking for a high-performance gaming PC without breaking the bank. It's got the power to handle modern games at high settings, and the included peripherals are a nice bonus. If you're in the market for a new rig, I'd definitely recommend checking it out. The link is below if you want to take a closer look.